Hey everyone, this is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda Blog. Right guys, another video. This is a gameplay commentary, but I'm hoping to save you some money because, let's face it, conventions are great. They're a fucking awesome time. They are, you meet up with your friends, you make new friends, make new experiences. You have the best time that you can because we all know out there when we go back to the real world, we got school, we got jobs, we got, it just fucking sucks sometimes. And at conventions, we can really let loose, geek out, go all the fucking way. Heck, we could even maybe find love. It's that awesome. So, what I'm saying is that it's expensive. Convention trips are fucking expensive. I kid you not. And the bigger the con, the more expensive it's gonna be. And I know we try to cut corners or do stuff that's technically not legal to help save some extra cash. So I'm gonna give you some tips on how to save some extra money for your convention run. Well, first and foremost, figure out how much money is it going to be with everything. I mean, I'm talking about your hotel stay. I'm talking about travel. I'm talking about, food, each day. Also, I know we want to spend money at the cons. It's natural. We like to splurge a little bit, but if you want to splurge, dedicate a section of your money just for splurging in the dealer's room. Just do that, because how this is going to work is we're going to set up each section with its own money balance, basically, or limit, where you're going to save this amount, and it's specifically going to be for that purpose only. Because if you literally just throw, go fuck all royal and throw it out in the window trying to buy that figure you really want, then what do you have left? You're going to be scrounging around for money, asking your friends, and that's going to suck. And they're going to be like, well, where's your money? Well, I spent it all on this. Well, didn't you think? So, first and foremost, let's do with the basics. Travel arrangements. Are you driving there? Are you taking a train, which I recommend sometimes, if you're close? Are you flying a plane? Either way, get your travel arrangements down early. And if you're taking public transportation, reserve your tickets early. If it's a train, always reserve it early. It's the cheaper price. Plane ticket, reserve it early. It's the cheaper price. If you're doing plane, Southwest, 2 free bag check-ins. It really does help. And Southwest also does a lot of deals nowadays. For train, Amtrak, reserve it early if you can. They can be expensive, but it's fast, and, if you reserve it early, it's going to cut off a couple of bucks. Everything basically saves. All right. So if you're driving there, figure out how much the gas is going to be. Are there any tolls? Also, where are you going to park? Convention parking, hotel valet, off-site parking. Figure out how much it's going to be per day, and figure out if it's in and out or limited. Where some places, if you hear it's in and out, that means you can take your car out somewhere and take it back in, and all is fine. It's still under one bill. If you check out without having an in and out policy, it's basically you're paying that money now, and then when you check in, it restarts all over again. So, really quick, make sure you look at that. Okay, as far as that goes, okay, what about hotel situation? Or even then, if friends are going with you on the car, split the bill with the gas and parking. It's easy and simple. Now, hotel situation. Reserve it early and to get the best deal, and also use AAA discount whenever available because it does help out a lot. Again, everything saves. Now, I know the hotel room has a maximum degree of usually 4 to 6 people, and I know that we like to pull UN refugee camp, minus the African warlord in the front of the door with the golden AK, beret, and aviator shades, saying he is the Lord of War. But try not to make it a UN refugee camp. Like, if you pack so many people in a hotel room, 1, it's dangerous. 2, it's annoying. 3, where the hell is some space? 4, if no one takes a shower, someone's going to smell. 5, it's just not good. Just don't try to pack it in there so you all pay a cheaper amount. Figure out how much it's going to cost and start saving early. I mean, this is a plan that I usually do, that I usually start planning a year ahead of time and start enacting it 6 months ahead of time. And then really start going overdrive 2 months ahead of time. So you kind of see where I'm coming at. So yeah, again, have it in each section. Like, put it in an envelope or something like that. Or, to help divvy it up. Or if this is the funds that's specifically for that. So, hotel room, again, we already figured that out. Okay, this is how much you're going to need. Okay, so food. if you've already been to this convention, figure out an idea of food. Okay, how much does the food court cost? How much will it be for delivery at the end of the day when you just don't, when you just want to be lazy and get delivery for your hotel room? Figure out the cost. Or what the cool thing is for my room, I have a system where if it's Domino's Pizza, everyone pitches in $5, and it literally helps pay pizzas for everyone. So $5 each. Bam. If they want to get their own thing, they have to pay that specific price. But if you want to get pizza, throw in that $5. And yeah. But again, I recommend food-wise, depending. Yeah. If you want to save a little extra money, bring some food with you. That it helps save in the long run, believe me. Especially if they got a mini fridge and a microwave in there, you are rocking it, my friend. Do note some hotel rooms charge you for microwaves and mini fridges if they're not free per day. So they're just giving you folks a heads up there. So you got that going on. Then you also got, like, of course we all know we like to spend, all our money in the dealer room. Some of the best deals happens on a Sunday. So if it's on a Friday, if it's like an extremely rare piece where no matter what, that thing is going to be gone in an hour. Yeah, maybe. But at the same time, would you, I like to have money in my pocket for food and shit. Or maybe you'll find other items in there that'd be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have bought that. Okay. Set a specific amount of money. Like, I'll have $100 to spend in the dealer's room. Or I'll have $200. Just set a certain amount. But Sundays are the best days to do it because they will have cheaper prices. And, can't hurt to bargain a little bit. Especially with some of the more lower tier shops, the higher tier official ones. No, it's basically it in a nutshell. But yeah, other than that, also save $100 at least for emergency funds. Now, this is emergency funds. This is an emergency. This will help set up a way where if you are really that much of a fucking idiot and splurge all over in the dealer's room, which it has happened, I've done it myself before, at least you got backup money. Whether, it's right there, it's specifically for emergencies, whether, holy crap, the food was more expensive than I thought. Hey, emergency funds. Holy crap, something came up. Bam, emergency funds, I would also, if you're old enough, credit card is nice to have, but again, credit cards are dangerous. If you go, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. No. Have you set up a credit card to be like, okay, this is, again, just either small things, like I'm just buying a drink real quick, or big thing. Again, set it up, plan things out, be organized, be ready. If you've gone to this convention before, great, you know what to expect. If you haven't, ask around on the forums, Facebook, ask your friends if they've gone. They will, information is key, and once you've got that, you can start thinking up of a game plan. Again, conventions they're expensive. Like, I'm actually thinking of starting to turn the tide back on conventions, setting up a 3 per year rule. Because, again, I love to go to all these conventions, but it's like, with my job and with how much money I'm spending, and I want to do other things, it's just, I gotta kind of have to limit to 3 a year, so maybe even 4 if I'm lucky, but again, so they're expensive stuff, but that's the reason why I go all out on this, because I just have so much fun. I love what I do, whether it be recording cosplayers, hanging out with my friends, or making new friends right there. This is, to me, it's always been a great experience, and even though I wouldn't give it up for the world, like, I want to attend a lot, but I know in my heart that financially I can't, and I should be more responsible. Like, when you guys are younger, that's one thing, but when you're older, you really got to think about this shit, so... Also, staffing is a cheaper option, but you got to staff and you got to put in a certain amount of hours. So either way. All right, folks. That was it for today. Also, don't forget, if pre-reg is a cheaper option as well. But overall, hope that, folks, this video gave you a few ideas on how to save or what to kind of watch out for. Again, post down in the comment box your tips on how to save money at conventions for, planning or at the con. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And above all else, this is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda blog. So remember, stay geeky, my friends.